Today we will learn about the venomous or poisonous plants which can cause death to a human and how it is possible. We will discuss one by one, but before that please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to be aware and part of Journey of Knowledge. Oleander. Nerium oleander, is a highly toxic plant that contains several toxic compounds, including oleandrin and periodide. Oleandrin. This cardiac glycoside affects the heart by disrupting its normal rhythm and function. It can lead to arrhythmias, heart block, and, in severe cases, cardiac arrest. Periodide. Another toxic component that contributes to oleander's poisonous nature. It also affects the cardiovascular system and can lead to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and incoordination. All parts of the oleander plant are toxic, including the leaves, flowers, and stems. Ingesting even a small amount of oleander can result in serious toxicity. Symptoms may include gastrointestinal distress, heart irregularities, dizziness, and, in extreme cases, death. It's important to note that oleander poisoning requires immediate medical attention. There is no specific antidote, and treatment typically involves supportive care to manage symptoms and prevent further absorption of the toxins. Never consume or use oleander without proper knowledge and precautions. Oleander. Nerium oleander, is dangerous to humans due to the presence of toxic compounds, primarily oleandrin and periodide. It inhibits the sodium-potassium pump in cardiac cells, leading to an increase in intracellular calcium. This disrupts the electrical conduction in the heart, causing various cardiac issues. Symptoms include arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, heart block, and, in severe cases, cardiac arrest. Gastrointestinal effects. Ingesting oleander can cause gastrointestinal symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Neurological effects. Periodide, another toxic component, can contribute to neurological symptoms. These may include dizziness, confusion, and incoordination. Respiratory distress. In severe cases, oleander poisoning can lead to respiratory distress, possibly resulting in respiratory failure. Multi-organ failure. The combined effects on the heart, gastrointestinal system, and nervous system can lead to multi-organ failure, particularly if a significant amount of oleander is ingested. Lethal doses of oleander can be relatively small, making it a highly toxic plant. Death can occur due to cardiovascular collapse, respiratory failure, or a combination of organ system failures. It's crucial to seek immediate medical attention if oleander poisoning is suspected. Treatment involves supportive care, such as stabilizing the heart rhythm, addressing gastrointestinal symptoms, and providing respiratory support. Activated charcoal may be used to limit further absorption of the toxins. The castor bean plant, Ricinus communis, is native to Africa but is now widespread in tropical and subtropical regions. It is known for its seeds, which are the source of castor oil. However, the plant also contains a highly toxic substance called ricin. Ricin. Ricin is a protein toxin present in the seeds of the castor bean plant. It interferes with protein synthesis within cells, leading to cell death. Ricin is particularly toxic because it can be lethal in small amounts. Ingesting even a few seeds can cause severe poisoning. Symptoms of ricin poisoning. Symptoms of ricin poisoning can include abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration. As the toxicity progresses, it can lead to organ failure and death. Inhalation or injection of ricin can be even more dangerous and can result in respiratory failure. Lethal dose. The lethal dose of ricin varies depending on the route of exposure. Ingesting a few seeds or consuming castor beans can be lethal. Inhalation of ricin is extremely dangerous, and even a small amount can be fatal. It's important to note that while castor oil is derived from the same plant, the oil itself does not contain ricin and is safe for consumption. The toxic substance is mainly concentrated in the seeds. Due to the extreme toxicity of ricin, caution is essential when handling any part of the castor bean plant, especially the seeds. If ricin poisoning is suspected, immediate medical attention is crucial. There is no specific antidote for ricin, and treatment involves supportive care to manage symptoms and prevent further absorption of the toxin. The castor bean plant, Ricinus communis, can be lethal to humans due to the presence of a highly toxic substance called ricin. Here are details on how ricin, found in castor beans, can be harmful. Ricin toxicity. Ricin is a protein toxin that disrupts protein synthesis within cells. It inhibits the production of essential proteins, leading to cell death and tissue damage. This can affect various organs and systems in the body. Ingestion. Consuming castor beans, which contain ricin, can result in severe poisoning. Ingesting even a small amount of ricin can lead to symptoms such as abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration. The toxicity can progress rapidly, leading to organ failure and death. Respiratory exposure. Inhalation of ricin can be extremely dangerous. If ricin is inhaled, it can cause respiratory distress, coughing, fever, and, in severe cases, respiratory failure. Inhalation exposure to ricin is considered a medical emergency. Injection. While uncommon, injection of ricin can also lead to poisoning. This may occur if the toxin enters the bloodstream through wounds or punctures in the skin. Lethal dose. The lethal dose of ricin varies depending on the route of exposure. Ingesting just a few seeds or consuming castor beans can be fatal. Inhalation of ricin is particularly hazardous, and even a small amount can lead to serious health consequences. It's crucial to note that castor oil, which is derived from the seeds of the castor bean plant, does not contain ricin and is safe for consumption. However, caution is essential when handling any part of the plant, especially the seeds. If ricin poisoning is suspected, immediate medical attention is imperative. Treatment involves supportive care to manage symptoms and prevent further absorption of the toxin. There is currently no specific antidote for ricin poisoning. Foxglove, Digitalis purpurea, is commonly found in Europe, Western Asia, and parts of North America. It often grows in woodlands, along roadsides, and in gardens as an ornamental plant. While appreciated for its attractive tubular flowers, all parts of the foxglove plant contain potent cardiac glycosides, making it toxic. Here's more detail on its poisonous nature. Cardiac glycosides. Foxglove contains compounds such as digitoxin and digoxin, which are cardiac glycosides. These substances affect the heart's function by increasing the force and efficiency of contractions. While they have medical applications in controlled doses, used to treat certain heart conditions, an overdose can be fatal. Toxic effects. Ingesting any part of the foxglove plant, especially the leaves and flowers, can lead to poisoning. Symptoms of foxglove poisoning include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, confusion, visual disturbances, such as blurred or yellow vision, and, importantly, potentially life-threatening cardiac arrhythmias. Lethal dose. The lethal dose of foxglove can be relatively small, and the toxic effects can vary depending on factors like the individual's health, age, and the specific glycoside concentrations in the plant. It's essential to be cautious around foxglove and to avoid accidental ingestion. If someone is suspected of consuming foxglove or showing symptoms of poisoning, immediate medical attention is necessary. Treatment may involve supportive care, medications to counteract cardiac effects, and close monitoring of heart function. Never use foxglove for medicinal purposes without proper knowledge and supervision. Foxglove, Digitalis purpurea, can be lethal to humans due to the presence of cardiac glycosides, such as digitoxin and digoxin. Here are details on how foxglove poisoning can be harmful and potentially fatal. Cardiac effects. The cardiac glycosides in foxglove affect the heart by increasing the force and efficiency of contractions. While these compounds are used in controlled doses for certain heart conditions, an overdose can lead to severe cardiac effects. This includes the development of arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats, and potentially fatal heart block. Symptoms of poisoning. Ingesting any part of the foxglove plant, particularly the leaves and flowers, can result in symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, confusion, and visual disturbances, blurred or yellow vision. However, the most dangerous effects are related to the impact on the heart. Arrhythmias and heart block. Excessive ingestion of foxglove can cause severe cardiac arrhythmias, leading to palpitations and an irregular pulse. In some cases, it can progress to heart block, where the electrical signals controlling the heartbeat are disrupted. Severe heart block can lead to cardiac arrest. Lethal dose. The lethal dose of foxglove can be relatively small, and toxicity can vary based on factors like the specific glycoside content in the plant and the individual's health. It's crucial to emphasize that the therapeutic range for cardiac glycosides is narrow, meaning there is a fine line between a therapeutic dose and a toxic one. Accidental ingestion or use without proper knowledge and supervision can result in serious consequences. If foxglove poisoning is suspected, immediate medical attention is essential. Treatment may involve supportive care, administration of medications to counteract the cardiac effects, and close monitoring of the individual's heart function. Never use foxglove for medicinal purposes without proper expertise, as the plant's toxic nature poses a significant risk. Hemlock. Conium maculatum, is a highly poisonous plant that can be found in various parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, North Africa, and North America. It typically grows in moist areas, along riverbanks, and in waste areas. Here's more information about the toxicity of the hemlock plant. Poisonous alkaloids. Hemlock contains several toxic alkaloids, with the most notable one being coneine. Coneine is a neurotoxin that affects the nervous system and can lead to paralysis. Toxic effects. Ingesting any part of the hemlock plant, including leaves, stems, roots, and seeds, can result in severe poisoning. The toxic effects of hemlock include nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, tremors, convulsions, respiratory failure, and, in high doses, death. Muscular paralysis. Coneine interferes with the normal functioning of the neuromuscular junction, leading to muscular paralysis. This paralysis can start from the lower extremities and ascend, eventually affecting respiratory muscles, potentially causing respiratory arrest. Lethal dose. Hemlock is highly toxic, and even a small amount can be lethal. The lethal dose varies based on factors such as the individual's weight, health, and the specific alkaloid content in the plant. It's important to note that hemlock is often confused with other plants, including some that are edible, such as wild carrots or parsley. Accidental ingestion of hemlock can occur due to misidentification. If someone is suspected of ingesting hemlock or shows symptoms of poisoning, immediate medical attention is crucial. There is no specific antidote for hemlock poisoning, and treatment typically involves supportive care, including respiratory support and administration of activated charcoal to limit further absorption of toxins. Never consume wild plants unless you are certain of their identity and safety. I hope you will enjoy these information. To show some love, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment about what you learned from this video. Thanks for watching.